Hello friends, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Alex and I'm a graphic designer. Today we are going to be looking back at my old designs from my design Tumblr. This should be interesting. I have had a Tumblr blog since I was in high school. Apparently the date of my blog goes back to 2011, March of 2011, which is wild to me. So I started doing edits over there, but then I ended up making like a separate Tumblr just dedicated to my edits. And I know for a fact that it was when I was deep in my Achievement Hunter Rooster Teeth fandom girl days, so I know we're gonna be seeing a bunch of that. I'm still low-key a fan. Not even low-key, I'm still high-key a fan of Achievement Hunter. I just don't do dedicated edits to them outside of my Team Friendly Fire branding for Kai and BK, which you can watch right here. There's like a post that I remember reblogging that's just like, think of the amount of graphic designers that came from Tumblr fandoms and illegally downloaded Photoshop. And that was me. That was me. I would like to thank Tumblr and fandoms personally for my interest in graphic design, because I don't know where I would be without them. I would not be the girl that I am today without Tumblr. But yeah, I decided to do this because I'm still kind of like deep in my reconnecting with my teenage self phase and really nurturing who she was and how she made me who I am now. And I've really been going back onto Tumblr recently, and I even made like a post that's based on Tumblr that you can see on my Instagram. That's basically just like, I think the Tumblr aesthetic is coming back, and I really truly think it is. Just with people going back for nostalgia, and also like the indie sleaze is definitely making its way back. Like when y'all see people wearing Jeffrey Campbell Lita boots and studded jeans again, don't be shocked. Don't be surprised, because I think it's coming. So let's dive back about 10 years and see how far my skills have come since then, because I know they have vastly improved. All right, so first of all, let's just get into this icon that I made for my blog. Like I said, Achievement Hunter fangirl Ray was my favorite. Still watch his Twitch streams today, post Achievement Hunter. But yeah, you can tell his editing style is just so, it's painfully of the time. Like here's Ray in his little hippo shirt, and then I did this circle with the iconic like Tumblr blue background and my blog name, Anti-Bad Edits, because I think my personal blog at the time was like Anti-Bad Vibes. That was like a whole brand that I was going for. So, even back then, thinking of branding and consistency, because like let's get into what the mobile version of this blog looks like. Like, look at this X-Ray and Vav. Like, bro, the color coordination. I made this, obviously. I made this background. And then from here, like even on like the main blog, like what it would look like the computer, the desktop view of this blog, like look, I made a GIF of X-Ray and Vav. Like, oh my goodness. They were definitely my faves. Like, I loved Ray and Gavin together. But yeah, let's get into like these edits. Oh, okay, so this blog, I turned it into like my editing and also like my editing requests blogs. So like some of the stuff that's featured is not personally stuff I liked at the time or wanted, but like whatever people requested, I made it. So this one was for Zach Piona. I don't know if I ever watched his content on Vine, because I think he was a Vine star. I don't know if I ever watched his content outside of like the Vines that went viral. I didn't find him funny, but here's one that I made as a request. And it's just so Tumblr. Like, the background with the lines to make it look like a VHS with like the little 3D like offset coloring. Ooh. It's for, oh my god, it's for an iPhone 5. That's how old this is. This is for an iPhone 5. And what are we on? 14? The 14 just got announced and you can buy it now. Goodness. Another Ray wallpaper. Oh my gosh. You know, they're not too bad. I thought my design skills were way worse. Actually, no. I think this was like a couple years after I had actually got like a grasp of Photoshop and a little bit of graphic design. Because I think this might have been like my sophomore, junior year of high school, after I was already taking like graphic arts classes and dual enrollment for multimedia design. So like I had a better grasp of what graphic design actually is. So at this point, my designs weren't too bad. They were just painfully of that time. But this is not bad. You know, the little Ray wallpaper, and it says Ray, and like the purple and green with the triangles. Oh my god, triangles. I put triangles on everything. I think everybody put triangles on everything. Yeah, I don't know why triangles were like the hipster or edgy thing to do. Why was that the shape? Oh, and here's another lock screen for Ray. I know I had this as my lock screen at one point. Just Ray. And I was like a big fan of doing like these faceless portraits, which is funny because I actually hate them now. I don't like them. But you know, this is what helped me get better at the pen tool though, I will say. Even though I was doing the pen tool in Illustrator, not Illustrator, Photoshop, because I was terrified of Illustrator because I didn't understand it. But now Illustrator's like, girl, she's my main girl. But yeah, this helped me get better at the pen tool. So, you know, I'll take my little lessons, even though I hate this design style now. But like, other than that, like, I'd say it's still a cute background. Or lock screen rather. Like the green shirt for the x-ray, and then like the green matches with the background, and then you just get some like kind of silhouette details and lines and whatnot, and the colors. She's cute. Oh my gosh, and here's a request for Ed Sheeran. I always had like a specific style. Like I'm saying that I've always kind of been a fan of texture. Cause whether it was like the lines or like the static or the noise, like film noise and grain and whatnot, or even just these little, what are these? It's like squares, little squares in the background. I was always a fan of texture. Like I said, a fan of texture. Look at this, all of this grain and the 3D looking offset coloring. And this is the Multiply album cover in the background with him in the little box. I thought I was so creative for this, putting him in a little square box with that photo from that photo shoot. I don't know if I'm going to be able to say anything about my designs other than that they're painfully of the time. So, yeah, we're just going to take these with a grain of salt because they're not bad. Would I do this today? Absolutely not. But little teenage me, she knew what she was doing a little bit. I wonder if there's a reason why I made the Fall Out Boy one this high up. I wonder if it had to do with how the I don't know, what's it even called? Like the buttons where they're placed now. I wonder if they were placed on the bottom beforehand. Because I don't know why I would have made this so high up. And this one is busy. Like, it's cool, but it's busy. And you could hardly see this from the album cover. I forgot what album this is from. But it's definitely from an album cover. And it's not bad. Just very busy. Oh my gosh, and then I did like the little glow on the text. I still kind of like doing that. I'm not gonna lie. It adds a cool effect. A nice little glowy effect. I think it's a wallpaper version of the banner image that I had on the mobile version of my blog, which is like X-Ray Vab. This is actually really cute. Not gonna lie, this is still kind of cute. I like what I did here with the X-ray Vab. Like, you can see the silhouettes, and then it's like X-ray Vab and the speech bubbles. I was a fan of the speech bubbles. That had to have also been a trend. These little pixelated speech bubbles. So I did that a lot. But then I did the X-ray Vab symbols, kind of like Batman, you know, when you do the bat signal. I did that. I should have made these little blurry. They're too crisp and clean in comparison to like the spotlights. But it's still cute. I think I did my best work for Achievement Hunter, honestly. So I wanted to work this so badly. I still would love to work for Rooster Teeth and Achievement Hunter. But like high school, that was my dream job. So I think that's why I ended up doing like my best work for them, because I was inspired, because I actually really enjoyed the content. Oh, this is when I was in my GIF phase. I was just turning things into GIF because I think I had learned how to do it. So then I just wanted to keep doing it and making the skill better. And this is a cool ass GIF. Yeah, this is cool as hell. I still really like Sam Smith. And I was playing... What was I doing? What was the story behind this one? Oh, I was in my multimedia class at the when I was dual enrolled, and because I was just so good. Like, I was just so good. But like, you know, because I was really good, I blew through these assignments really quickly. So then I was just bored. So I was just playing around on Photoshop, making random things. And so like I was downloading these brushes. Actually, no, I don't think you were able to download things at the school. So I would download them at home, put them on my flash drive. Remember flash drives? I would put them on a flash drive and then install them on the computer at school. So I think that's where all of these blood brushes came from. So I decided to make it look super creepy. And this is cool. I should start making GIFs some more. Like, that are this intricate. Like, I like that I desaturated the photo, made the eyes blacked out, added the blood. And it's like flashing. Oh, maybe I should put a flash warning on this one. Flash warning, just in case. I've always been a fan of Zendaya. Zendaya has always been my wife. In my head. She's been my wife in my head. And so you see, I just did an edit of Zendaya to make her look edgy. I gave her the red hair. I changed her makeup up. Gave her a fake little tattoo. Yeah, basically it's just a photo retouching. This looks cool. Just, like, look at the makeup. Oh, I can't zoom in. Look at her makeup. I did that. It looks pretty realistic, not gonna lie. Take a shot every time I say not gonna lie. Again, another Achievement Hunter shirt that I think I actually got printed in my graphic arts class, if I'm not mistaken. Or I wanted to get it printed. I don't know. Team Lads versus Team Gents. We're not going to talk about redacted. But yeah, again, the little faceless portraits. Oh, man. Remember when Jeff had this mustache? Iconic. Okay, this was an assignment I had to do for my design class, where we had to make an advertisement for a product. And again, influenced by Achievement Hunter, they had all Kraken everything. So I had Kraken headphones, which they're still really good headphones. Like, I didn't even use them for gaming. I used them strictly to listen to music, and they're really good. But I made a poster based on those headphones. Yeah, these were all brushes with the little smoke and the sparkles. Here's the Kraken, or not Kraken, the Razer logo. And look at this little Razer Kraken type that I did. I'm 100% sure that this was a font that I then went in and just started tweaking with to make it look like smoke. And I love how that turned out. I was really creative. Ooh, I've always been a little creative girly. Like, that's really cute. And yep, here's an accompanying, this was the billboard. This was the billboard version of that poster. Don't know how I would improve upon it. Probably the, other than like the font. But it's still really cool. It'd be eye-catching. Okay, I think we're gonna just do a couple more because I don't want the video to be too long because there's quite a bit here. So I think we're just gonna finish out hopefully finish out the Achievement Hunter fangirl phase of this deep dive. But here is another design I made based off Achievement Hunter. Clearly, it was a graffiti design. Yeah, like I said, I finished assignments super early for that class, so then I would just start looking up tutorials on how to do things in Photoshop, which is why I know how to do a lot of random things in Photoshop. So I decided to look up this graffiti design. I think this might have been based off of their GTA Let's Plays when they were the Age Crew. Is that the name? Was that the name of it? Anyways, yeah. So it was like based off of that, just grungy and like, oh, we're bad boys. So I decided to do the graffiti, Achievement Hunter, and then all of the gamer tags. Yeah, we're just gonna finish off with this last design, which is excuse me. We're just gonna finish off with this last design, which is another GIF for Achievement Hunter. It's a neon sign GIF. It is cute. I don't know how to say anything other than it's cute. I don't like this font, because these sans serif fonts with the missing inside bits, like you see the R and the A, those little inside bits are missing. That was very popular at that time, and that's like how you can just clock how old this design was just based on that font alone. But other than that, like the little neon sign and like the Achievement Hunter like lighting up, and them doing it on like a different pattern is really cool. Yeah, I know I said this, but like I need to get back into making GIFs and like making them a little more intricate like I used to, because these are nice. I like these a lot. Achievement Hunter, Rooster Teeth. Don't go based off of this. Go based off of my current portfolio. But if y'all are looking for a designer, hit me up. I've been a fan for almost 10 years. I started watching in 2013. I've been a fan for almost 10 years. I would still love to work there. But yeah, I think that'll do it for today's video and this deep dive into my past. Let me know if you guys want to see more of my old designs, because I have no problem looking at my old stuff, even though it might be a little cringy, but it's definitely not as cringy as it could be. Yeah, I have a lot of old stuff. So let me know if you guys want to see it, and we can just see how far I've come from where I started. And also, let this be a reminder, if you're new to design, if you're new to anything, like, we all have to start somewhere. We all get better. Don't be so hard on yourself when you're just starting out, when you're just learning, because you see this in comparison to what I make now. And even, like, I don't have any examples, but, like, even this in comparison to, like, my very first design work, leagues different. They're wildly different. So just keep going. You can't get better if you don't keep trying. But that'll do it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.